Sorry. Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to the Kaz Bar. My name is Kaz, interdimensional bartender who's afraid of salespeople. Wow, I'm off to a great start. And we're going to be playing some Persona 3 Reload in just a minute, but I do need to do a little bit of a fix because I forgot that there are some problems. I think I did notice this last time but forgot to get a fix for it. So the thing is, like, hold on. I'm just reading this. Don't know if I was fix or reloaded to in the game folder. Okay. Fine. So the thing is, like, I've noticed okay, so we'll have a quick explanation here as to what I'm doing. So also let me move myself up. I just realized that my model is, oh right, it's because this the watermark thing. I had to change that recently. It's still there. If I put that there, yeah, let's crop the left a little more. Okay, so explanation as to it did say 50%. Okay, so sorry for that. So let's have an explanation as to what I'm doing. I noticed just now when I opened the game that there seems to be some frame rate issues. I'm getting some frame rate issues just for the intro cutscene. Hold on. Gotta do my usual spam every hashtag on Blue Sky. Nah, I don't need to use the hashtags because that's already in the main one. Okay, so what happened is that basically as I opened the game, I noticed that unlike with P5 Royal, for some reason P3 Royal, I don't know what Atlus did, the frame rate seems to be badly locked for their title sequences and for the opening movie. And I know that, and I can tell that it is locked. The reason is that I've watched the cutscene multiple times on YouTube, and the YouTube video is smoother than my brain. Hold on, let's move. It says we have to extract it into the folder the game is in. Steam apps, common, P3R. Is that right? Hold on. There P3R, P3R, binaries, Win64. Okay, there. So we've extracted it there. And while we're waiting for me to finish this, all this stuff with the P3R fix. So let's have a little bit of extra story time, shall we? Because we haven't done this in a while. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, so the what was he saying? Oh yeah. So I've had Japanese class again for the couple of weeks, and you guys have probably noticed I have not been bringing back the this kanji overlay. It's not that it's a one-off thing, it's not for any reason except that I literally did not encounter any new kanji that I thought was as annoying as having to write the kanji for a week. Also, what the fuck? One more thing, BRB. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to get water. Very smart. That was very smart of me. I forgot to get water. Ah. Okay, so like what I was saying, it's not that not for any reason except I totally forgot to it's not that I didn't forget to update the kanji. It's literally that I have not encountered any kanji that I thought was as annoying as having to write the kanji for a week. And after a while, I took it down because of the fact that after a couple of practice, it got less annoying. But it was still annoying. Weak was still one of my least favorite kanji to write because of the fact that you have to make all those symbols in a very small space when you're trying to write in like small block katakana and small block kanji for translation questions and stuff like that. I did find a new one though, which you will see in the live screen. Uncap to target frame rate. Skip logos is false. Skip to opening movie. Chosen overguide. No, she doesn't. Okay, enable console, pause and focus loss. Set this to false. And then fix HUD, fix aspect ratio, fix FOV, screen percentage, false, render texture resolution, FPS cap, adjust FPS cap. Okay, mouse fixed, we don't need that. Okay, we'll save that, and then we're going to open up P3 Reload now. But while that loads, let's keep talking. So, recently, aside from that, like, I'm beginning to hit that wall again, and this is even a problem I had when I was in school. It's like you do really well for like the first half of a class, or relatively well for the first half of a class. What the fuck again? AMD Radeon, stop. Relatively well for the first half of a class, and then later on, like as you have to remember more and more, it gets more and more difficult, so it just gets annoying. So yeah, and it just gets it's getting to me that like I love learning Japanese, I really do, but it just feels like I am hitting a wall. I don't know if it's because I was tired yesterday, but it felt like there's always that moment when you're studying that's annoying, where when you try so hard to study it and it just nothing really like gets absorbed, or like things that you feel that you should have known already. Things that you feel like you should have known, it doesn't quite pop up in your head. I'm like, I know what that means in English, but I cannot for the life of me remember how to pronounce it in Japanese. And the reason for that is, like, as you guys have remember from the rant I had about the kanji for certain expressions of time, like day, month, and year. Depending on where it's written and how it's used, it is pronounced differently. Hello, Ned. Good morning. Like I explained that the kanji for man or person can either be nin or jin depending on the context. So with that, like knowing that there's more than one way to pronounce a word, it gets annoying when like I'm trying to remember for the sake of my studies why I can't remember like how is this pronounced. Seeing on watching you while I'm working, second job I'm working at a super strict. Do they have the stupid like, is it like our old job, Ned, where like they have that desktop monitoring thing? They have like hub staff. Yep. Okay. Honestly, that was probably one of the things I hated about that the jobs nowadays, they have to monitor everything you do. That's why I'm watching it on my laptop. Oh, well, I appreciate you taking the time to take the risk to watch me play P3. Why is the menu FPS so bad? And even though I already fixed it with, I tried to use P3 artfix, and never mind, we'll deal with it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the struggle I've been having. It's getting annoying. I'm trying not to get discouraged. I just thought to myself, maybe I'm just tired, or maybe I need to step away from this for a bit. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. So I decided yesterday to just lock up my books in my office and try again later. And I do need to actually get studying done because I have an exam tomorrow, and it's getting slightly stressful because of that. The exam is purely just for like the metrics of the review center, but it's, you know, I still use that as a measurement of how proficient I can be. So like I can, because like the way that that translation would work in my head is, if I read something, for the most part I'll be able to understand, like, okay, they're saying this word in this context. I can sort of translate to English most simple sentences. But if you're going to throw me kanji, I will not remember what the pronunciation is. I just know that that word is there. And so it's like you take a giant censor bar and put it over half of the sentence, and I don't know the context of the sentence anymore. My brain gets blocked. Now again, I don't know if that's just me tired or what. I'm hoping I actually can get the hang of it later, because like I said, I have an exam tomorrow. I do need to regain that confidence in reading and understanding Japanese. At least N5 Japanese. Don't get it twisted. It's not like I'm Nihongo Jozu all of a sudden. No. I'm still first and foremost, I am an ENV tuber, and English has always been my primary language, especially growing up. Like, I think I've shared more than one occasion why English is my primary language. It's the only language that I was never ridiculed for learning. If I stumble saying things in English, whatever jabs were thrown at me, were never done like, it never felt mean-spirited. It never felt like they wanted to put you down. Like, it was just like, usually the comments came from friends, so I knew that they were like, or like, everyone, if I made the mistake, then there's other people that I know, like, it's not just I'm stupid, like, you know. I think I've talked about more than once how, like, studying for me can get difficult solely on the fact that, like, there is, oh god, my second monitor is distracting me because it is yellow. God damn. I can't believe it. No, I just got through some expenses. I don't want to deal with another one. I have to get a second monitor, and then potentially I may need to replace my first monitor as well, because I'm getting like flickers on the, like, not flickers, like tiny pink lines in the corner of the first monitor, my main monitor, and now my second monitor just today has gone yellow. I'm like, what the hell? I really hope it's just a loose connection somewhere, which I'll deal with later. I don't want to think about that right now. So we're gonna stream in a bit, or we're gonna be gaming in a bit. So I'll be paying most of my attention on the second monitor. Anyway, I think a lot of us can relate to how, like, at least, especially when you have ADHD, you're very hard on yourself when you can't learn certain things, because of the way that sometimes it's presented. And like, I guess for me, since it felt like I wasn't being incentivized, like not trying. Okay, so it's very weird for me to talk about this because I don't want to sound like I'm making myself too much of a victim, but so I always give the disclaimer, this was my perspective growing up, and whether or not this holds true, this can like that's why there's a bit of nuance, or not nuance, there's a bit of bias, I guess, for that. So like it didn't feel rewarding to learn my native language, Filipino. Like it, I know some of it and I can kind of somewhat speak it to a usable degree for transactions, but that's about it. I cannot like have a full-blown conversation in Tagalog. Unbelievable. I'm a native and I have a hard time speaking my own mother tongue. But like it never felt rewarding to speak it. Because the way that it felt for me was, so I have to speak this language to be treated normally. That's it. It felt like if I didn't speak it, I was treated less than. So it was like it just killed any motivation for that. And I did learn enough of it eventually. But I guess that kind of contributes to my bitterness around the language. It's yeah, that's but like that. And it is always just like aside from like the whole motivation thing, because of that, it also felt like, am I stupid because I can't seem to learn this language that is meant to be learned by people of my country? I live here and I cannot grasp this language. What's wrong with me? So you're hard on yourself, and it makes it difficult to absorb, not just absorb, it makes it difficult to focus because you then kind of like beat yourself up over it. Yeah, it's, I don't know if a lot of people can relate to that, or if it's that specific. I know that like that kind of function is definitely associated with ADHD, but I don't know if it's exclusive to ADHD. But yeah, I'm trying to like use my ADHD strengths when I'm learning Japanese. The fact that like I'm trying to use it like to motivate myself, and even things like I need an external motivation beyond classes. It's why I'm still on Twitter, aside from like like I feel a little more I feel elevated I guess as a fan, because like I can actually read some of what the Hollow girls are saying on Twitter, the JP ones anyway, or like hell, even Ollie, who sometimes writes stuff in Japanese. So like I see all of that and I'm like, oh god, I can actually understand that. I can understand most of this, and whatever I don't understand I then have to translate. But for the most part, it feels good to be able to see Japanese there and then be able to understand it, and and like through practice I'm also starting to recognize like katakana, what that translates to in English, and how surprisingly there are some words that I thought were Japanese but apparently they're foreign. Like, did you know that the noodles ramen and udon, which are associated with Japanese cuisine as far as we are concerned, the words ramen and udon are actually written in katakana? So they are foreign naming words. They are not inherently Japanese, despite the fact that they are used regularly by the Japanese for that dish. That caught me by surprise. Like, wait, ramen is not a Japanese word? I was expecting it to be written in hiragana or kanji, for goodness sake. Or like, oh, here. That new horse girl racing game, Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I was expecting Uma, which means horse, to be written in hiragana. No, Uma is written in katakana. Now you might argue that like, oh, that's because it's a title and it's foreign, so it would be written in katakana entirely. No, because they have the kanji for musume there. By the way, musume, I think, like, if I remember, musume means daughter, because musko is son, musume is daughter. Yes. So, literally speaking, the title translates to horse daughter pretty derby. My horse daughter pretty derby is pretty much what the title translates to for Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I actually recommended it to a friend. Like, okay, so I'm not gonna play it myself, not yet, not until I find a reason to drop any of the 3 gachas I'm playing right now. Like, I'm currently trying to just kind of slog through Amphorius, and if I really feel that the story is so unbearable that I don't want to play anymore after the Fate collab, then I'll probably drop HSR. We'll see. And then ZZZ, because I've been distracted more by other single player games, I have been actually opting to ignore ZZZ a bit, other than my dailies and events. I'm keeping up with events and trying to finish them, but I usually do it on like the last week of that event. And then yeah, that's about it. But then, like, so a friend of mine, they said that they play some games, but they're more into cozy games. They don't like shooting games because they don't have good accuracy and their reaction is slow as hell. They like comfy games, cozy games that don't require, I'm going to assume, don't require like a fuck ton of like razor sharp intuition and reflexes. So on a whim, I recommended to them. I asked her first, were you ever into horses? Weirdest conversation ever. Were you ever into horses? And then they said, yeah, kinda. It's like, why? Okay, so to hear me out, there's this game that I saw my other friend Archie. I saw my friend streaming recently, and I remember that like we had a discussion before about talking about gacha games, and I thought maybe you might like this one because it's not combat focused, it's not like reaction focused. It's all about like just managing stuff, and you're managing horses for horse racing. Except the horse racing also has like cute anime girls and idols singing. She actually asked like, what's the title? It's like Uma Musume Pretty Derby. It's like I like anything with animals. Like, it's not exactly animals because, you know, they're anthropomorphic horse girls. It's a funny story, and like I think I have but yeah, it's just like, I can't believe I've actually recommended Uma Musume to someone on the basis that, unlike other gacha games, it's not like combat focused, so you don't need to like lock in. You're not pressured to react to everything and play perfectly. It's literally, I watched Archie play. All it is about is literally just, you train a horse girl, you put them in a race, the race is automatic, and that's it. Like, how you spend your time managing the horse girl will then dictate their success in the race. You have to decide, like, okay, because I remember watching Archie, and it's like, okay, so she was saying stuff like, okay, you need guts because you are falling behind in the last part of the race. It's like, okay, so specific stats relate to specific performance within the race, and you have to identify that and train that. There's, from the way I see it, unless there's like some sort of toggle option for racing, there is no interaction at all for the racing segment of the game, and it's all just about like, get your horse girl to the top 3 and they will perform on stage like a pretty idol that they are. It's such a strange concept, but like I am amused and baffled at the fact that Japan can hilariously throw idol culture into anything, and somehow it will work. It will always work. Because like, consider as well that like we've had I forget the name of the stage play type, but it's a type of stage play where like every character, even the men, are played by women. I forgot what the stage play term is, but that's the thing. And like they have an anime about that. That was shit, I can't even remember the title right now. But yeah, we've had idols about like we've had idol horse girls, we've had Love Live, your typical idols in high school. We've had, what was that one game that was a crossover between, that felt like a crossover between Persona and Fire Emblem. We had that on the Switch. We also had, we have Macross, for goodness sakes. It's idols in space and space war. It's a space opera with idols, okay? And I'm pretty sure that somewhere down the line there is probably idols with guns. Now, what I'm waiting for, Japan, hear me out. If you're watching this, I dare the geniuses in the anime and gaming industry to come up with an IP. Hear me out. Murderer idols. Think about it. Just imagine, like, imagine if you had like Jack the Ripper facing off with the Zodiac Killer, but they're idols. Because like we've had idol murderers, as in we have people who in the plot will kill idols. Oshinoko is one recent example, but we have yet to have an IP with murderer idols. Can you imagine that? Like a serial killer who sings J-pop to you while like J-pop to you during your eventual demise. that's like that would be the funniest thing ever, I swear. Okay, I think we've had a long enough section of chatting for like for this, so let's actually get into the game. I think we should get into the game, right? Where's my OBS? I pushed the wrong button. I muted myself instead of unmuting the game. Okay, so let's get into this. Sorry for the delays, everyone. I just had to do a bit of fixing to make sure that the game could run. My controller died. Not from battery issues. It's okay, so I shared this. Literally, I play this, and the very next floor of exploring Tartarus, the very next floor, was actually the checkpoint. Whoa, okay, what the hell is going on? Why am I having these frame rate problems? Let's set it to 100%, see how that plays out. Bro, it is running at like less than 60 frames per second. Maybe if I turn off VSync. These were, I have not touched these settings since January. What the heck is going on? My model is actually moving better than the game itself.
Salut. Let's see.
Hold on. We're gonna close the game a bit. I really need to see what's wrong with this. Why is it doing this? I don't know why The game is behaving this way. It should not behave this way. Did my Radeon do something to it? No, fuck. Binaries, Win64, PR fix. Okay. This is. Oh no, it's. Uncap is true. Yeah, that's correct. Skip to 1, resolution, pause and focus loss, developer console. Texture resolution, FPS cap. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe, or do I need to do like a... Hold on. Game mode is off. That's good. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. I don't understand what's going on. Like it didn't used to do this. I don't know why all of a sudden P3 reload is being difficult. Do I need to verify my files? I hope not. I don't want to have to take time to verify the files. I was so confident this was gonna work. It's been like what? But it's called me bad name. Hey Crow, what bad names did they call you? And why am I suddenly being run to like I'm a parent? Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna turn something off with Persona 3 Reload. Games. Persona 3 Reload. Let's turn these two off. Let's try turning off some stuff on my AMD Radeon thing. I'll turn off FreeSync first. I just want to see what happens. Does that make it better? Why are you like this, Persona? Okay, so let's try turning on some things. Oh my god, that fixed it. I think that fixed it. Hold on, let me try something else. Let me turn this off again. Oh, no, I'll keep this on AMD optimized. Let's turn off anti-lag. Okay, let's try also. I'm gonna turn off.
Sounds like it's meant to be.
I think we fixed it. You know, I gotta give ATLUS credit. Their openings are always hype. That is always gonna be a hype opening for this game. Oh god, I actually fixed it. Holy shit. You know what the issue was? You want to know what the issue was? It was such a simple thing. It's specifically for this game. What I hate is that it's specifically for this game, because this is not a problem on other games I play. Apparently, this game does not run well with AMD FreeSync, so I had to turn that off. And now it's smooth as butter. Mostly smooth as butter. It's better than earlier, but it's running. It seems this particular what do you call it? Section is still great. This particular part of the game is still. Ooh, okay. Whoa. We don't have anything for our SP, do we? No, we don't. Do I really want to take this on with this much HP?
All right.
Let's go. How bad could this go?
You're up against a difficult opponent, but if the intel is available, I can help you. I can suggest the most effective attack based on the enemy's weakness. But I can only assist like this when we know the enemy's weakness. I'm sorry, but until you can get more information, you'll be on your own.
For an assist, the attack most effective will automatically be selected, or it's a shortcut to select only red attacks.
There, you can go for a weakness. All right, the enemy's down.
Hold on. It's still stuttering a bit. It is still stuttering a bit. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do anymore. Maybe I do need to turn down the rendering options after this fight. We'll do it after the fight. This is so annoying.
I'll go with
The enemy's down. Good hit.
not that.
I can handle it.
Do it.
All right, here I go. Now's the time.
If I recall, aren't you weak to wind? Yes, you are.
All right, I hope you're persistent at it.
Okay, 2 down.
Pull the trigger. Time to shine.
Yeah, we got this.
We're not gonna go easy.
I'll give him hell.
What happens if we fire it? Nope, it's resistant. At least it's not absorbing.
What to do?
All right.
Angel.
Wow.
Done. Let's continue exploring.
Woo! Let's go.
A new power.
Only one way to find out. Okay, I will begrudgingly turn down the rendering.
Every few floors, there's some kind of gatekeeper. They're always stronger and nastier than the last.
Well, seems like after we beat him once, it's adios forever. So we just gotta come out on top.
Yeah, setting it to 100 definitely helped. Using 3 should open it. Poison arrow bow?
Thanks.
Could it be?
A rare shadow up ahead. Maybe you can ambush it? Okay, is it a golden shadow?
Is that treasure?
It is.
What?
Okay. Oh, come on.
All right.
Try tracking it down, she says. Okay.
Hey, ain't that one rare?
There we go.
A rare shadow.
Now's the time.
Let's take it out here and now.
Don't dodge it.
Damn it.
What's the plan? Stuff's on deck!
Okay, fire's not working.
I'll go with.
Nope. 7, 6. Okay. Inflicted with freeze. Let's go.
Pull the trigger.
Don't miss this time.
Let's see. Let's do this!
Hey, go Jinpei with the crit.
Well done.
Not too
Let's
shabby.
continue exploring.
So we came from down here. So here's the weird thing, right? For you guys, the game is smooth as butter. For me, the game is still stuttering.
Yo, there's a shadow!
2 targets. You can handle them.
These things are weak to fire, aren't they? Ooh.
What's the plan? Let's go!
Nope.
Yours is a back spot.
And I'm out of SP. We have a problem.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
That was close. I'll give him hell.
With mass destruction.
This may be a good test of your skill.
What to do?
We haven't done a strike attack yet, right?
You won. Now let's move on.
Let's go. Tier 3 experience.
You've lost a lot of stamina. Are you all right?
We're fine.
Hey, there's a treasure.
What I would like is if my frame rate would stop being so. Ugh. Okay, we found the stairs.
All right. We've covered everything on this floor.
Have
Roger
we?
that. Should we move on then?
Oh, we have apparently. Ah! I missed.
Swing and a miss.
Excellent. You avoided this.
Thank you.
What's next? Go for it,
Enemy down.
Can't
Take
stop
that up,
me.
Yori. Enemy down. Keep that up, Yori.
Give it to Yukari.
Yeah, leave it to me. In this situation.
Nice one, son.
Perfect timing for the song. Let's go. It's odd how like the cup doesn't heal you anymore. It's now it gives you an attack boost, unless it's like randomized every fight.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
That's really everything. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we really did explore everything on this floor. Yeah, Mitsuru was right. Yeet.
Let me show you what I
You
can
can handle that.
Oh no. Let's heal Junpei a bit.
Go for Blamo.
Can't afford to lose.
Uh-oh.
Takiba, are you all right?
Can't stop me now.
This may be a good test of your skill.
We haven't tried Bufu on these things, but they cast Bufu, so unlikely.
What's next?
Hit him with a crit, Junpei. Never mind.
Like this.
That's not good.
Knocked out. Can you get her up?
Here we go.
Thanks. Pull the trigger.
Okay. Heal yourself. Come on, Takaba. Dodge? No.
I'll give him hell. Suck on that. Swing and a miss.
Huh? Junpei, you had one job. Oh, please don't tell me this is how I'm gonna die.
I'll go with. Not that.
Okay, that's one down.
Enemy eliminated.
Oh yeah, she has a poison bow. Ow, indeed. Finish it.
You won. Now let's move on.
Oh yes, please. Oh, we need HP. Never mind. I take back what I said. It's random per fight. Got it.
Iori, how's your stamina?
I might be having a little trouble.
That reminds me.
Another gatekeeper.
Let's get a move on, party people.
Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Maybe I need to close some of these things. I'm gonna close some other windows. Hold on. Let's close the Steam window. And then for the browser, let's close 2 other tabs. Maybe it's just a matter of GPU load.
Man, I don't know why, but it's a lot harder to speak up when it's this quiet.
There we go. Advantage.
2 targets. You can handle them.
Okay, it feels a little smoother.
Focus. Pick. One more.
Whoa! That crit animation was so good. Oh gee, thanks.
You've been distressed. Yuri's taken one down. Yuri's frozen solid. Try to cover for him.
In this situation,
I might be pushing it at this point. I might need to find a way out.
Well done. Let's continue exploring. Yuri, how's your stamina?
I might be having a little trouble.
Ooh, thank goodness. Thought I was gonna miss that swing there.
pull the trigger. Focus.
Yuri's taken one down.
Nice. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Let's go. Get rid of this fucker because he's annoying with the stupid bewilder.
Yuri's defense has been lowered. Watch yourself.
Nice.
Let's continue exploring.
One of the skill cards CEO. Let's just level up Angel.
Takeba's running low on
Okay,
stamina.
after today's stream, I'm gonna have to find out what the hell's going on with P3 reload. Oh look, it's stairs. I'd like to find a teleporter, if possible. Ah, fucking. Hello? There we go. Seize advantage.
Group of 3, you have the initiative.
These guys hurt, so let's take them out first.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Ow.
Enemies remaining. You can do it.
Wow, they are actually faster than we are. They're taking so many actions. That's one down.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
So level up Silky. Nice one, Silky. Oh, and Pixie too.
You You've lost a lot of stamina. Are you all right?
Hey, it's money.
All right, we've covered everything on this floor.
Guess that's that. All right, let's keep going.
Twilight fragment. We have 2 snuff soul. I think we should give it to Yukari and myself as the healer and flex of this party respectively. And suddenly everything got smoother. Okay, we go this way, bypass the shadow, and up to the next floor. How far ahead is the next guardian anyway? Or gatekeeper? Hello.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Oh, thank God the second swipe got them.
In this situation,
All right, we found the weakness.
Nice one, son.
this should end it.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Ooh.
Let's see. Angel.
This is our chance. Let's wipe them out.
Oh. Bewilder experience. I'm gonna say that because I do definitely miss
Teleporters are really convenient. I wonder how they work.
when an RPG can interest me this much with the battle system. My worry is that unlike with Clair Obscur, where every fight feels different and sufficiently challenging, my biggest worry about Persona games is that eventually this will get repetitive because it's just... This is probably what Square Enix thought when they said that, like, oh, turn-based doesn't work anymore nowadays.
Take it back.
Oh, hello, teleporter. Yes.
Iori is low on stamina. Retreat could be a viable option.
Let's finish exploring the floor first. Because, like, the problem with games unlike Clair Obscur is that, like, it's hard to really innovate enough with the system to keep interest. Especially with, like, turn-based where things can get repetitive if you don't mix it up. Clair Obscur mixes up just enough that, like,
All right.
it's not just the fact that, you know, it's a fight where you have to be constantly aware because you have to parry, you have to dodge and all that. But it's literally just
Yes.
like I think it's because you also get to experiment with your builds, so you want to see your builds work, and the only way to do that is in actual fights. So there is that additional incentive of, like, going into fights. What do Twilight fragments do again?
How may I assist you? Registering, I see. Is
Register all.
overwriting acceptable? All registered. Now then, let's begin.
Have you all the elements you need? Which will you choose?
Ooh, I can finally get Jack Frost?
This persona is powerful. This would be a wise choice.
The Emperor Arcana?
This persona
Or the
is
Magician
powerful.
Arcana? Wait, I haven't unlocked social links yet, have I?
Very well.
I forget if I have unlocked social links. I have. Nope, just one. Okay, so we're gonna wait until we unlock the Arcanas before we start actually doing fusions. Yeah, we have no more SP.
Yo,
Was the rumor about you and Takaba-san coming to school together even true? Well, no, as you can see.
you sure?
Oh yeah? Well, it's not like I care or anything. Anyways, you must be pretty unlucky to have to transfer here. Wait, you seriously don't know? Weird stuff's been happening at the school. There are a couple of folks who say they've heard strange voices. But I guess since you're always wearing those headphones, you probably haven't heard anything.
Yo, what's up? Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come?
Oh, why so out of the blue?
No reason really. Just don't have anything to do later. Plus, I figured we could finish our chat from this morning. So how about it, man? Let's get some ramen at the mall and talk.
I don't know how they managed to make Kenji look even more like a douche here.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? The soup here tastes great, doesn't it? We've gotta put some special ingredient in it. Something no other ramen shop would ever use. Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name. Ah, my bad. I always geek out a little whenever I eat here.
I know what you mean.
You do? Really? You taste the magic too? Man, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm liking you more by the minute.
Hey, ramen's no
By
joke.
the way, I hear you and Takeba-san are pretty close. Damn, you just transferred here too. Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age. Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime.
Reminder that this was written in like the mid 2000s.
Dude, you're gonna flip when you hear it.
Oh, look at that. We were just talking about the Magician Arcana.
Thou art I. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana.
Yeah, I'm not used to the voice being Elizabeth for this monologue. When you meet certain people in school or in the city, you may develop a social link with them. When fusing personas, these social links will affect the results of the fusion. When you fuse a persona that has the same arcana as one of your social links, the resulting persona will gain bonus experience. Yeah.
What, it's already dark? Damn, I missed my favorite show. Man, for real? Oh well. Let's get going. But first, let's swap numbers. Bust out that cell phone.
No one says that in this day and age. No one will ever say, bust out that cell phone. There is no one in their right mind in this day and age, in the year of 2025. No one would ever say with a straight face, bust out that cell phone. Oh. Bust out these nuts from right here. Hey Blades, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Regarding the dark hour, this may go without saying, but it's impossible to do business at any stores during that time. Make sure you're ready in advance. You don't want to be caught unprepared when it's too late.
Isn't that...
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire, but never expires. But we gon'
Oh lord, he found me. Run away. Run, Crow, run. Oh god. I love Lotus Juice's voice. There's always like, I don't know what it is, but like when he raps in any of the Persona games, or like most of his, anytime, like I just hear Lotus Juice and it's like you can feel the rap go through you.
Not at all.
All right.
Let's see.
chill vibes. The nighttime of love is on and unwind. Anytime surprise, yeah, I'm down. Sit back, relax to the sound that goes around and round and round and round. She said, hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never
If everyone can go, let's just buy some supplies.
You made it.
Am I about to witness a murder in my chat?
What do you got? Wanna sell in bulk? Sure, it's a deal.
Hey, let's see.
What are you looking for? That what you want? All right then.
Sure, that works. Oh wait, I forgot to sell Yukari's other bow.
How many? You're sure. How many? Sure now. Sure, it's a deal. We'll take as long as you need.
Agility +1, but lower defense.
That what you want? All right then.
Yukari, you need the... What are Yukari's stats at the moment?
You finished? Come back soon.
For now, we'll exit. That weapon is called Rainbow, even though Pride Month is over. Technically, it's still Pride Month in the US, Ned, so keep your hopes up. Let's check out everyone's stats. What is your agility like? I have, okay, fine. 7, 6. Okay, I'm gonna go with the same philosophy I had in Persona 5. Agility will win.
What are you looking
Will
for?
win every
That
fight.
what you want? All right then.
Junpei.
That what you want?
Junpei, because you're gonna be actually...
That what you want? All right then.
Okay, footwear.
We got some new things in stock. Check it out. That what you want? Great. It's all yours.
Oops.
What'd you bring? How many are you? Sure now. All right. How many are you selling? Sure now. Sure. It's a deal. Take as long as you need. That what you want? Great. It's all yours.
Right there. We now have fully kitted party.
You finished? Come back soon.
Do, 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 do. I have. Fine, be a bitch about it. Okay, lounge. Let's go to the Tartarus. Because we need to do more exploring. Goodness. So we have to start from floor 11 again.
Let's give this our best shot.
And up we go.
Let's get a move on, party people.
Hey, there's a treasure.
Shut up. Fight now.
2 targets. You can handle them.
Zeo. We don't have Zeo, do we?
I'll go with. Pixie.
Hey, we found the weakness.
All right, the enemy's down.
Pixie.
What, are you shocked to find that I have Zeo on me?
The enemy's down. Let's
Obtain money, experience. Now that we're fully kitted, we can actually just go for experience builds now. Or experience drops.
Nice going, Junpei. The hero.
Odd morsel.
There's a shadow.
Swipe! That second slash is so useful if you missed the first one. Okay. Who's next on the...
Who's next?
Okay, Yukari, good.
In this situation.
Nice one, Yukari.
Hey, pick me.
You take it from here.
Fade the rescue. Let's see. Go for it, honey.
Yuri's taking one down.
Burn! Finish it! Use my power slash money.
Did you see that?
That's the game.
Oh, pretty well.
Thank goodness the game's running much smoother now. Is it? Okay, so let me get this straight. Is the reason that it had like really bad frame drops because I didn't open this for 3 months? Does it need to spool up every time I play this game?
A shadow.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
What to do?
All right, the enemy's down.
Come.
Okay, Dia. Let's level up Apsaras. Ooh, yes.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Down the stairs.
Okay, we found the stairs. That's good.
Hey, let's loot that.
Before we loot, clear the room.
All right, what's next?
Target will finish the enemy.
Okay.
Hey, pick me.
You're up next.
Hell yeah, let's do this. Let's see. Go for it, honey.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
Leave it to you.
Oops, wrong. Oh, there's one more setting I'm gonna try to change. I'm gonna see if we can change, rather. Is there a way to fix the battle music? I don't know how to keep swapping between Mass Destruction and the P3 Reload battle theme. I forget the title. I like the P3 Reload battle theme better than the P3 Reload version of Mass Destruction. Nope, there isn't. Oh, you can. No. I have to go back to the home menu to do that.
Well done. Detecting 3 targets. Take them out.
All right, that's ice.
Focus.
Ow.
What's next?
The enemy's weak to electricity.
Ah, yes, weak to everything that only I have.
Let's see.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Nice dodge.
All right. The enemy's down. The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Destruction. I hate it. I hate that every time. Like, Mass Destruction is just so deeply woven into my head that, like, every time you know you can feel the buildup of the song, even with like the lesser version of the remake. Sorry, like the OG Mass Destruction from P3 and Fest will forever be stuck on my head. That has more hype in my opinion. But even if this one is less hype than the original, you still feel the build-up. You just can't help but stop, or you can't help but say it with Lotus Juice. Destruction.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Yeah, didn't we already do that the last time we were here?
The teleporters are really convenient. I wonder how they work. Ooh,
Yes, we are
in
hit
this situation.
Nice hit.
Never mind.
She's already dizzy, so let's conserve our. Ooh, nice crit.
Now let's move on.
Alright, now, back to...
Right, Twilight fragments are used for these chests, and also to heal.
There's a shadow.
Cease advantage.
Alright, do this!
Going around.
What's the plan? Go for it, Herbie!
Enemy down.
Junpei, over here.
This is our chance. Let's wipe them out.
Oh, we haven't gotten Fornius yet. Welcome to the welcome to my soul, Fornius.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Is that the whole floor? That's the whole floor.
All right, squad, move out.
Since when were you the leader, Junpei?
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Look at it.
All right, what's next?
All right, kick it off, Yukari.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Come on.
First, give it to Junpei.
Got your back. Let's see. Yeah, check this out.
How have we not fought these things yet?
Yuri's taking one down.
Plan. One more to go. Let's.
This is our chance. Let's wipe.
Wipe him out. Ooh. Oh, this is rare. I'm keeping this. I'd rather go for the Arcana card if it's that kind of effect. Until you leave Tartarus and we're still pretty fucking healthy. Let's go. Oh,
It's a treasure chest.
a rare treasure chest and one that doesn't require Twilight fragments.
Yo, there's a shadow.
In this situation. No way!
Let's see. Yeah.
Hit him, Junpei.
The enemy's down.
All right, send it my way.
What to do?
Pixie. Okay. Just XP in general. Because we have the Arcana buff plus XP buff. Or plus bonus XP.
Ooh, maybe there's something that...
Detecting 3 targets.
do this.
Take them out.
Time to shine!
Yep. Go, Yukari. That's one down.
That's an enemy down. Good job,
I'll
Takeba.
show him.
You take it from here.
Got your back. Can't stop me now.
Yuri's taking one down.
It's all yours.
This is our chance.
Let's go. Jump it. Oof. Ow. When the music syncs up with that, it's so good. Holy arrow. That's a skill I've never heard of before.
Perfecto.
Trafuri gem. Gotta give credit to the voice actors that they have, as much as possible, tried to mimic the original voices.
There's a shadow.
Full advantage. Let's go.
We have the initiative. Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Focus.
Let's see. Let's do this. Persona!
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yuri.
All right, Fornius, here's your debut. Poor Sap, 3v1. Get absolutely nuked. More experience for Pixie. Hey, Pixie leveled up. 10 agility? Hello, speed. Is that everything? No, we're not done exploring.
We got ourselves a
Ooh, oh, almost.
Three enemies. They shouldn't be a problem.
Focus.
What's the plan?
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yuri.
Oh,
I can handle it.
Go for it!
I have to do this.
I can finish the enemy.
You're up next.
all right, Orpheus, you haven't seen some action in a while.
This is our chance. Let's
Wait for the music. You always gotta hit the beat drop. Let's go with restore HP because everyone could use some. I wish we could restore SP with the cup card. And that's everything Orpheus can learn. But out of obligation, I'm going to keep Orpheus in my hand.
All right, we've covered everything.
How I almost missed that, I do not know. Wait, you are weak to ice. Ow!
Give them heck.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yuri.
I'll go with.
Wait,
This is our chance. Let's wipe them out.
I think I know what makes the first mass destruction more memorable. I think it's the fact that like during the da 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 in the chorus, it's an actual chorus. It's an entire group compared to like this one where it's just a single singer just grooving to da 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 da, like scatting to it. But like, oh hello,
Careful. The enemy's nearby.
you don't look friendly at all. If I'm not mistaken, that thing is weak to lightning. Anyway, so like I was saying, what makes the first one so memorable is the fact that there's an entire chorus cheering for you in that, whereas in the remake it's just a single singer. So I think that's what makes the first one so hype.
All right.
And all they needed to do was they just had to all they had to do was just overlay more vocals on
The
it.
enemy's attacks are growing stronger. If you're being overwhelmed by the enemy's assault, protect yourselves by guarding. If you're guarding, then even if your weakness is struck, you can avoid being knocked down. Try and make use of that in battle.
What to do?
Okay, Fornius. Weak to lightning, weak to lightning. Yep, I was right. You're weak to lightning.
Let's do it.
In this situation,
Let's top up Junpei a little.
That was close. What's the plan? Let's go!
Oh no.
Yori's been knocked down. Someone cover for him.
Woo, nice dodge.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
What to do?
Not yet. Nice.
Excellent work. You're hit a weak spot.
I just noticed how much HP Iori actually has.
Give him hell.
Yeah, you need some... I need some defense.
I'll go with yourself.
Excellent work. You hit a
in
weak
this
spot.
situation,
Nice counter.
Great shot, Takeba.
So it's resistant to slash effects.
Yori avoided the attack. Great show of skill.
Pixie.
This is our chance. Let's
Wipe him out. You heard her. Nice.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Woo! Hey, 2 level ups in the same day? Should we switch?
Honestly.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, don't let your guard down, Junpei. So our last encounter was on floor 11.
Doesn't that chest look
Do I have enough Twilight fragments for this? Yeah, I only have 2. Damn. Hothead shirt?
Hey,
Let's take a look at it first. Resist freeze, increase defense. Yeah, let's give it to Junpei. I think Junpei is worthy of being tank. Now, if only we could actually have him learn provoke. Or some sort of aggro management.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Yeah, I don't have any Twilight fragments for that though.
let me show you what I got.
Nicely done. You're enemy eliminated.
So this is what they meant by it's just rush. Okane. The Japanese word for money is okane.
Yo, there's a shadow.
The actually funny thing that happened in Japanese class. One of the questions we had for homework was,
Your weak
we have to answer questions. And one of the questions that came up was, what would you like for Christmas? According to my teacher, apparently 90% of the people that she teaches always answer either a car or money. The money thing I can understand. Who would get a car for Christmas? Who would get a car for Christmas?
Alright, now, back to business.
That is like overkill on Christmas gift.
Oh, stairs!
Oh. Pebble glass shard. These are just valuables I can sell.
We could head back.
Oh, teleporter.
It's your call.
Teleporta.
Looks like we've
I was actually talking to another friend, Yukarin, about like Japanese and stuff. He actually gave me some advice on how to approach playing games with JP people, especially shooting games that like have, you just need like the very base minimal directions, and you can already play
There's a treasure chest.
with Japanese people.
Stop getting in our way.
Nah, don't risk it.
What next? There's last one.
Let's see.
So like, yeah, if you remember during the Siege X stream 2 weeks ago, which we'll be doing again this Saturday, by the way, how I played it was basically whenever I actually mustered enough courage to actually speak up in game, only to then find out that I wasn't playing on the JP server at all. I was actually playing on Northeast. I would say stuff like uekara, which means from up or from above. Thankfully, ue can mean up or above, just generally in that direction.
Stop getting in our way.
Never mind.
Let's conserve SP a little. Oh no. Ow.
Pull the trigger.
It knows who to target. That's a problem.
Low red. We're not gonna go easy.
Nice finisher.
now let's move on.
All right then, moving on.
Break, break, break. What's in here?
Oop, I spy some.
Please be something for. Nope. Nothing for my SP.
A shadow.
Time to show you what I got.
Oh great, it's a whole bunch of enemies that I have to handle.
The enemy's weak to electricity.
Focus.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Good. One less to worry about.
Ow.
Two enemies remaining. You can do it. Let's finish this. Talking about finish the enemy.
There we go.
You won. Great work out there.
Hey, Pixie leveled up.
All right then, moving.
So I'll just top up a bit. That long hallway kind of freaked me out a bit. I don't know why, but it did. Oh, hey, rare chest.
It's a treasure chest. 3 targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
Fine.
All right, the enemy's down. Good. That's one less to worry about.
It's all you.
Give them hell. Let's do this. Persona.
I am so looking forward to the day we have more people join the party to ease the SP burden. Maybe getting some gems would be. Oh.
Be gone. Just kidding.
Oh, pretty well.
We got ourselves.
Nice, we have advantage.
Now's the time. Come.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
What to do?
Go, Silky! Let's get going.
Can't stop now.
We don't have anything for SP. I am in trouble.
Well done.
Whew.
Let's continue exploring.
Okay, we're gonna have to resort to
Don't be so
physical
worried.
attacks
You
for.
won't have enough stamina.
We're gonna have to resort to physical attacks now for anything that's weak to ice or lightning, and just pray that none of them are resistant or. What the hell did I just walk into?
Dude, ain't that a rare chest?
Cure water.
Oop, I spy some treasure. Yes, we have the advantage.
Now's the time.
Nice.
Talk about finish the enemy.
Ready to roll.
You're up next.
Toothpaste to the rescue. What's the plan? Oh yeah, check this out.
Great.
Down. Hit that up, Glory.
What to do?
Ooh.
Can't stop me now.
Nice finish.
One down. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Money it is.
Lost a lot of stamina. Are you all right?
If I can find a snuff soul, that'd make my day.
Let's put that
Thanks.
chest.
Yes, we got what's next.
Nice hit.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Toothpaste to the rescue. Let's see.
Burn.
Enemy down. Kick that up.
Pass it to me.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Uh-oh. Nice dodge.
Glory avoided the attack. Great show of skill.
In this situation,
That's an enemy down. job, Takeba.
Junpei to the rescue!
Go, Junpei.
The plan.
Burn it down.
This guy's the last of them. Now! Let us have it, fellas! Back here! The ultimate swing!
All right. Ooh, 1-3. Let's go.
Be gone! Just kidding.
Oh, pretty well.
Odd morsel. Start moving if I use something. I'm guessing they mean, oh, I need Twilight fragments for this too.
Look at it. On it.
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative.
Yeah, the cut-in for this is such a huge...
Junpei to the rescue! What's the plan? Let's do this! Persona!
They made it so much better here.
The enemy's down. Good hit. Yuri's taken one down. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Okay. Nice dodge.
Takeba dodged the
I'm sorry, you acted twice? How's that fair?
Nice run, you guys!
Nice hit.
one target left. Finish this.
We were born for
Saras. HP recovery for free.
You've lost a lot of stamina. Are you alright?
I am aware I've lost a lot of stamina. Don't need to remind me every single moment, Mitsuru. Yeah, they're basically telling you, hi, you can't use this unless you have Twilight fragments. Oh, here. Hey, we hit a checkpoint. This floor and the next floor have no enemies? No fucking way.
What's this?
Old document.
Let's see. No.
Each border floors prevent you from progressing any further, so there's no way to dispel these barriers. You'll have to wait for the right time. In other words, the next moon.
All right.
Which I believe would be in like, what, a week? In game? Okay, let's register some personas and then let's also summon one, I suppose. Or rather, fuse one.
Marvelous.
Another Twilight fragment.
How may I assist you? Register. Will you register it to the compendium? All registered.
Okay.
Are you in search of new power?
Have you all the elements you need? Well then, shall we take a look?
I'm currently level 10, so I can go up until Archangel.
Which will you choose? Well then, shall we take a look?
Okay. Apsaras and
This
Silky.
persona is powerful.
That's two of my Bufu, persona, which is fine.
This persona is powerful.
9-4, 5-9-8.
This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful. This persona is powerful. This
Sorry, I'm trying to
persona
just
is
like
powerful.
gotcha the stats. Magic, endurance, and agility. Sure, I'll take it.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
It seems you have been blessed with some.
It's finally time.
Yay, Jack Frost. A newly created persona will come bearing an item that can be obtained by raising the item bearing persona to a predetermined level. You can check the item under persona status in the skill details screen. Perform a Dryad fusion.
This power might be too much for you.
Okay, we can make Aramitama. Amoy Kane. Angel Jack Frost. Oh, I just got Jack Frost though.
I too. What kind of persona?
This persona is powerful.
Incoming
You
Nigi
can't
Metam.
control this one yet.
Angel and Fornius, Angel and Jack Frost, Orpheus and Jack
This
Frost.
persona is powerful. This persona, yes?
Aramitama. It's a strength persona.
Is this acceptable? This persona is powerful. This persona is powerful.
A poison persona? I can give it a
What do you
try.
wish to inherit?
It seems no new powers. Well, well, well.
Just for the sake of getting completion on the compendium. Lilim. Okay, that's also part of it.
This would be a wise choice.
Aji and Zio on the same persona?
Please choose what skills to inherit.
Hold on, I want to see how much it costs to resummon
This
those.
is your progress so far. This persona, yes? This persona, yes?
Okay, I have Garu, I have Zio, I have Bufu, I have Aji.
Ah, well then. Shall we take a look?
This would be a wise choice.
Light damage, okay.
What do you wish to inherit?
It seems no new power. Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Oh no, my eyeballs! There's Archangel.
This
Okay,
is
now
your
we need to
progress so
resummon.
far.
Who do I want to resummon? So we have Archangel
This
already has
persona,
Garu and
yes?
Zio.
This persona, yes? Please take a look.
Oh, I don't have a lot of money though. Just realized.
Please take a look.
Silky still has 2 skills to learn.
This
Fornius has a
persona,
lot of
yes?
skills to learn.
This persona,
Apsaras
yes?
has a few more skills to learn. I think though we'll stick with this as I'm fully covered. Well, ha. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep it as is.
Are you finished? We look.
Right, we're done with Tartarus. At least until the next full
Yes.
moon. We don't have to do anything for a while. I can spend my nights doing whatever.
You know what? Wow.
The track team is still accepting new members. That's another social link. Go down the stairs to the right, eventually you'll find it. Sorry, Kenji, not today. Student who dropped out. Oh hey, Twilight Fragment, nice. Down the stairs to the right, they said. Another Twilight Fragment. These things are just lying around. Join the club. All right, everyone gather around.
So, starting today, he's an official member of the team.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yuko Nishiwaki.
She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
You're a second year, right? Since we're in the same grade, you can just call me Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Yes.
This here's our future team captain. A great runner and places well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You got it. You're the guy who went out with Takeba on the first day of school, right? You're practically a celebrity. I'm Kazushi Miyamoto. You've seen me around, right?
Yeah, I've seen you.
Then, long story short, from now on, you're mine after school. You better not think you're getting the easy treatment just because you joined mid-season.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou shalt.
Actually, wait, I forget. Hold on. Did they just streamline it? P3 reload Kendo team. Gameplay changes. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's no longer it's not. I knew I wasn't misremembering things. I was like, wait, didn't the original P3 have a kendo club? Because I remember that's what I'd always pick. Turns out, nope, not in Reload. The original one did, but Reload got rid of it.
Just have a look around and then call it a day. I'll make sure your uniform is ready for next
Practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
time.
So every day except for Wednesday. It's Yuko.
Oh, hello. What's up?
Wanna walk home together?
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry today. See ya.
Ouch! Rejected from the get-go. Damn. Can't believe I got publicly rejected on stream.
Welcome back.
You're friends with them too?
Nah. Oh.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
I don't get it. Why sometimes the frame rate will be fine, and then other times the frame rate will just be like, ooh, I'm gonna drop now.
Hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow.
Alright, let's earn some money.
You made it. What do you got? Wanna sell in bulk? Sure, it's a deal. You finished?
Accessories. Do I
Got
want to
some
buy
new
accessories?
things in stock. Check it out if you've got the time.
Ah, yes, Liam O'Brien. As if we could ever forget your voice.
You finished? Be seeing you.
Oh, okay. So let me flex a bit here. This says the top one is it's actually all this is all katakana. So this reads, the first line is karaoke, obviously, and the second one is Madora. Wait. Wait a minute. Mandragora. I know it says Mandragora, but like, why would you put that as the? Why would you make that a smaller writing? That's not how that works. Mandragora. At least not how I'm taught. Aohige Pharmacy. Which is weird, because like normally you would just write Kusurihon. Or no, Kusuriya, not Hon. Hon is book.
Welcome. We've got some new stuff. Take your time browsing.
Band-Aids. I feel like I might need this for some reason. It's cat food. Why would I need that for anything? I assume I will.
You made what? Something not right? You got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
I think we're good. CD DVD. Okay, this says. Oh, yeah, that says Kenesu Anorudo. Kenesu Anorudo. Escapade. If my courage was at least ordinary. Ah, freaking camera. Chagall Cafe. Pheromone coffee, an alluring flavor that turn on your charm. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. Okay, B Blue 5. Guided by the Spirits, we will reopen on July 22nd. I wish I could zoom in. What's this? Reopening on July 18th. Wow, okay. That's very far away. Game Parade, various arcade games. Should I spend the night here? Raises the equipped persona strength, raises charm. Everything is charm tonight. The strip mall. What's at the strip mall today? Ding doo. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Hagakure. Yeah, the bottom says Hagakure. Okay, so here's the weird thing. On this sign, ramen is like the characters on the top line. The last two characters say ramen, and yet when we were taught in class, ramen is written in katakana. Wakatsu kitchen. Wakatsu. Yeah, okay, that tracks. The first kanji is small. That's chi. Azuki arai suitsu. Maybe if you put small next to another kanji, it means sweet. Too crowded right now. Okay. Takoyaki shop's closed. Get smarter. Rich and omega 3s to help you raise your academics. Not now. Okay, what about the ramen shop? Pork ramen, 900 yen. Make your skin beautiful. Raise your charm. It's all charm. What the hell? Do we really need that many places to raise charm? What's up here? Umiushi beef bowl. Just go straight in. Okay. It's the credit right now. Buy the fan book at the net cafe. I mean this one? If I can use the shared computer at the dorm. Okay, so we either can raise academics, we can raise charm, or charm. That's all we have to do tonight. If I went back to the dorm, use the shared computer, do they mean the one in the reception? This one, right? Maybe we can ask?
Let's see.
Yo.
That's the only shared computer I can think of. If I go back to my room, does that end the day? Not now. Check the radiator. TV? Nothing good on. Okay, let's go back to town. Let's go to Wait, what is the karaoke place raise? What's that? I forgot. Courage, yes. Sing solo. I am free from the throes of working 2 jobs. Congratulations on making it through your first, second shift, Ned. Courage 1, timid. Things I do to get my extra money to buy stuff for my fiance and my friends. Ah, that's nice of you. We all gotta do something to earn that bread. Oh, what are you guys talking about?
You know what?
Stop staying out of light. See, don't we end up like those people who suddenly go crazy. Oh, you mean apathy syndrome? But I heard they still don't know what caused it, so what's the point of being careful?
I know, right?
Yeah, I know, right? The prime time to hit up the arcade or work a shift is at night, too. If I can't go to Hagakure at night anymore, then I'll miss out on the taste of happiness. Seems like some stores are open at night, too. I should go check them out when I have the time. It'll be all worth it when I take you all to Super. Then I can quit. I need to buy a Switch 2, then I can quit. That actually reminds me that if you're gonna get a Switch 2, does that mean you're selling your Switch 1? Because I keep forgetting I need to get a Switch, like an actual full Switch, instead of a Switch Lite, so I can start streaming Nintendo Switch games. You can just give it to... Are you sure? No, bro, let me buy it off of you. It's not fair. Besides, the money might actually help you get the Switch 2, or help you bounce back from the Switch 2, would be more accurate to say.
Oh, by the way.
Let's see. What can we do today? What does the network say? Spend time with Miyamoto, spend time with Tomochika, nothing in Tartarus. Everyone's average level 10 Tartarus floors explored, went back to gave money as made use of Hagakure ramen. Okay. Let's level up Magician. Because I have a persona of that. We'll talk about it when you actually are gonna get your Switch 2, Ned. We'll talk about it. Also, because right now I have no money.
Always hits the spot. This flavor's pretty addictive, huh?
I do appreciate that they've actually decided to fully voice the social links in this game.
By the way, dude, why the hell is your dorm co-ed? Can you, like, just waltz on into Takeba-san's room and stuff?
That's a secret.
Secret? Yeah, sure. The only secret is that nothing is going on between you two. I'm not interested in girls her age anyway. I'm more into older women. How about you?
I'm sorry, like I keep forgetting just how like when this was written. This is so like 2000s-ish dialogue. No one would just openly admit like, yeah, I'm like asks like, oh, you're into girls, right? Well, I like older women. It's like, dude, this is not like this is not American Pie.
Really? So you don't discriminate, huh? Interesting, interesting. That's an impressive lifestyle, man. To tell you the truth,
did someone say older women? I'm having teacher flashbacks from P5. Yes, when all of us actually like, I think that was probably the only persona we're going for. The teacher was actually a reasonable conclusion. Teacher, give me an A. Hey, I don't know what it is. Okay, so like this might out me a bit, but like I recently kind of like discovered that I have this thing for characters that have this sort of tired expression. I don't know why. Like Kawakumi was one of them, but like it's at first I don't know what it is about tired looking girls that makes me go, I like that. it's relatable. Is it just that it's relatable? Well, then again, that's true, considering that when I played Persona, the first time I played Persona was way back in high school, and I always went for the shy girls because I myself was shy.
This is the secret plan I was talking about.
I mean, I still like the shy characters because like I like the whole arc of where they develop being bold and stuff like, not bold per se, but like they break out of their shell on their own. Not because you force them to, but because they feel that around you they get comfortable enough. I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Why is there a bikini poster in a ramen shop?
But get this, she's a teacher at our school. Not like that's gonna stop me from making my move. But you gotta
hey man, we are all
tell me,
exhausted.
okay?
Fair.
If a teacher and a student are having a thing, you know?
I feel like our relationship is stronger. Sorry, did he say teacher? Not this again. Ned. Oh, then again, I don't think you've played 3, have you? But yes, this entire arc is about your friend, your classmate Kenji going for a teacher. You're not going for the teacher this time, he is.
Oh crap! My favorite show's about to start. See ya!
I played 3, but I never did social links because I am edgy. I don't need friends who aren't my squad mates. Fair. That is like the logical thing to do as a high schooler. Like, oh, I'm gonna join all these clubs and make all these friends. No, 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 no. I'm only making friends within the circle I actually need to interact with. Like, but even when I was in the drama club, you think I hung out with everyone? Nah, I hung out with only like either with my friends who were also in the drama club or with the it's either with my friends at the drama club or with the people I had routines with. I did become friends with the people I had dance routines with, but then like, you know, still, it was like, unless we shared a number together, I don't think I would have been friends with you. I was so you don't deserve my social link attitude towards B3. What the hell? Meanwhile, me, the other side of the spectrum, I need to max out every social link because that's going to power my personas. Also, I would dead ass not do this. Like, I would not willingly spend money just to sing karaoke by myself. Why spend when I can just do it on stream for free? Yo, PTR. Hey, welcome, Adachi-san. Is he solo karaoke? I feel for you. I see that you've fully written your name in hiragana now. I remember last time I saw your name, wasn't it in just like Roman lettering?
By the way. Huh?
Oh, the bookstore, the old couple. I've done the same. I've actually also, like, on Twitter, I've added the kazu in katakana. And the reason I'm choosing to use katakana is because it's not kazu as in the Japanese kazu, it's just kaz. So in that context, it is written in katakana. To the strip mall. People think I'm Asian now. Now write my name in Japanese. Hold on. Let me I need to turn on the Japanese keyboard. Un momento, por favor. Your model isn't opening its mouth. It's because I'm moving my mouth too quickly for it to detect. Also, I'm pretty far away from my camera, so it can catch me better. It's a mixture of things. It's weird. Let me maybe I will actually fix the sensitivity of my mouth. Let's up it to I think I lowered the sensitivity before because I was so concerned about how like it would always catch me, like even when I'm not talking, if I'm just like that, it makes my mouth flicker. Yeah, maybe let's up this to like 50 sensitivity. There we go. I think that should help. Okay, let me turn on my Japanese. We're gonna put this on full with katakana. So your name in katakana. Don't ask me to write your name in kanji. I don't know enough kanji to know. I don't even know what Ned would mean in kanji. Nedo. Oh wait. Why is it in hiragana? I said katakana. I clicked on katakana. Damn it. Purimpu pa. Wait, hold on. There should be a. I think pyro. No. Pyroto. I think this is how it would be. This is your name in katakana. That literally just says Ned the Blimp Pilot. Neddo za Blimp Piloto. Hope you don't mind I copy it and use it. Well, hold on. Before you do that, disclaimer. I haven't gotten a full grasp on when you put the line to indicate an extended sound. Hold on. English to katakana. Oh wait, okay, so za should be, wait, let me redo this. So za should have that. Should have the line actually. Hold on. All right, I have to turn on the my Japanese keyboard again. Za. Burimpu Pairot. Okay, no, so there is no Nedo, and then no, it's this one? No. Okay, so this is how it is in katakana. Now, if you wanted it in actual hiragana, let's see. How to say pilot. Okay. So pilot apparently does not have a Kicho. Oh, wait, Kicho. Okay, so there is. Hold on. Sorry for the black screen, folks. I am trying to translate this. I guess in the same context you would go. So Hikosen. Hikosen. It's no cool you're learning a new language. Yeah, I wish that is it. I love that I'm learning this, but of course, like this is my own personal gripe that like I'm learning a language that isn't at all related to my heritage or my upbringing. This is just purely out of my own interests. Actually, no, I don't think we need the no there. Pairoto, and then we switch back to katakana. Neddo. There we go. Spend some time learning Gaelic. Hey, nice. Okay, so that's actual kanji, which literally translates to blimp pilot Ned. The first 3 characters is Hokisen, which means blimp, apparently. The next one is Kicho, which is the kanji for pilot. And I know that I know it's not pilot as in an episode, because I assume anyway. Because it uses the kanji for cho, or like long, but then that's usually affixed to the end of a word to indicate someone of a respectable position. So I'm guessing pilot. So kicho. And then the last one is katakana neddo. So Hokisen kicho neddo. Kicho, sorry, not kicho. Kicho. It's OU. Kicho. So it's because it's an OU when written in hiragana, it's an extended O sound. Kicho. Hokisen kicho neddo. This, okay, so if your katakana name is 3 characters. Neddo. So it's, even though it's 2 sounds, it's 3 characters. Why? That little smiley face in the middle is actually the character for tsu, and that's used for in both katakana and in hiragana respectively. The smaller tsu character indicates that it's a more pronounced sound, so, or an extended sound, and that's usually in reference to the character that comes after. So for example, if you put the small tsu there before the next character, which is do, how that would read is, when you spell it in English, instead of it being there. So think of it like that. Neddo and EDO is different from neddo. So there's like, you realize, you hear that there's like the little stop sound there. It's to emphasize that like that's the end of the name. So like or like there's an emphasis or an accent on that sound. So like I wouldn't just call you Nedo, because that's too quick. It's a soft D sound and doesn't fit. So if I were to call you Ned with a Japanese inflection, it would be Neddo, because that's how it's written in katakana. Behold, random Japanese lesson out of nowhere. Even though I am still learning for the N5. And because I tapped out, my frame rate has dropped again. Hold on, also let me catch up the stream to where I am, because I would assume Neddo makes more sense. It does. Pronunciation wise. Appreciate it. Hey! Thanks for letting me flex on stream, and I apologize if at some point someone corrects you and says your name is written wrong.
Welcome.
Please give the disclaimer that your name was translated by someone who's still learning the N5 and relies heavily on DeepL and Google Translate.
What would you like to order? Our special today is fresh mackerel.
I thought this was a...
As you might suspect, we don't serve sushi here.
Oh, you're a student, aren't you? Then you must be from Gekkoukan High, right? That means you probably know about the persimmon tree there, don't you?
Persimmon tree?
You think I'm making this up? I assure you, it's real.
I'm sure you'll fix it as you know. You need a transition for Japanese words time with Kaz.
The tree grows beside a walkway there.
I should actually. Like, what? Like, have a random blackboard just drop from the sky?
Please excuse my husband. Just consider it the ramblings of an old man. Don't you worry your little head, okay?
Hold on. Sorry, one more thing I need to double check. So when I wrote Pairoto... Yeah, okay, so I was right. Yeah, Pairoto is... It does have the double T inflection. Okay. And a whiteboard with the words Japanese words time with Cass. Give yourself one of those teacher hats. When I can afford it, I will invest in maybe having that transition. The reason... Okay, so... Understand this, like that's a fun idea, and I appreciate it. However, my biggest concern is, okay, so I always have this concern in like when it comes to flexing any sort of knowledge. Oh, hello, Twilight Fragment. I hate being like, it's weird to say this, but I hate being corrected or like being called out on like misinformation. Understand, I take the sharing of information very seriously, and I would hate to be the bearer of misinformation. So if I give the wrong information and get called out for it, that's not just a blow to my pride as someone who, you know, as someone who is studying something. It's also like, it, how do I phrase it? It hurts me in a sense that I feel guilty because I am responsible for spreading that misinformation. So that's what I mean. Like, the reason I don't want people to think like, oh, I can rely on this guy, or I like, why I would be, that's, well, what you give is a good idea. And then what makes me slightly hesitant about it is, again, that I'm still learning the N5. I have no actual certification for Japanese, and I don't want to be the bearer of misinformation. Really, a discount sale at the pharmacy a day after I buy medicine. Inventory sale on Monday?
Buy whatever you need. You made up your mind? You sure?
Fine, let's buy 3 revives.
Got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
Also, for the record, Aohege is literally translating to Bluebeard. The double D's, their Tylenol is about to expire. It's funny you mentioned Tylenol, because I was literally just like watching clips of Scrubs the other day. Specifically the one of like Dr. Mike reacting to Scrubs. And it's like, I wasn't sure how much Tylenol to give it. It's regular strength Tylenol. Here's what you do. You open her mouth, grab a handful, and throw it at her. Whatever sticks, that's the recommended dosage. Hey, Panda, welcome. What's with the bento boxes?
I'm gonna guess. Smoking or non-smoking? That leaf that's in your hand.
Not bento. Those are the Chinese takeout boxes, from what I can see here.
This is a leaf from that persimmon tree? It must have grown quite a bit to produce such splendid leaves. Oh, wait, so you aren't here to buy books?
I thought it was a restaurant.
Come visit just to show this to us?
It's not a library. It's a bookstore. Or in Japanese, that'd be honya.
I knew it. I knew right from
Although
the start
technically it's a used bookstore, so it'd be furuhonya.
I've been meaning to go see that tree for a while now, but
Furu meaning
I'm not sure if
old.
these stumpy old legs will make it that far. That wasn't meant to be a pun. You
Still
know,
here eating
stumpy,
nudes.
Tree stump? Get
Don't
it?
worry, Adachi. I appreciate it if people just come chill and enjoy the stream.
Let me introduce my wife, Mitsuko. I'm Bunkichi. If you don't mind, would you tell us your
Mitsuko.
name?
Mitsuko. That translates to third daughter or
Yes,
or
a good name. As good
third
as
child.
mine.
Sorry, third child. But ko is usually added to the end of a name to imply a female. So third daughter, I think, would be appropriate. Mitsu is the Japanese word for third. Bun, okay, bun. Because the thing, bun can mean minute or division. And then kichi, I don't know what kichi means. So while I remember P3 and Fest. Oh yeah, P3 and Fest. Damn. I played Fest on my broken ass PS2, and then my PS2 broke, and then I couldn't play P3 Fest anymore. It's Dewey, D-E-W-E-Y, Dewey Decimal System. Also, again, it's not a library, it's a bookstore. It's a used bookstore. Went to the end and just gave up. When I played P3, I stopped around the Hanged Man boss. This is around the time we just had like like a climactic battle with Strega. And for those who don't know what Strega is, oh, you'll find out later on, like at a much later date. We have used bookstores here in this game. Yeah, we do. Japan has a lot of them. Yeah, they do. I sadly am not one to part with my books unless it's my school books, because I don't want to like okay, school books I hold absolutely no sentiment for, but for everything else I look at the books I have read and I remember every adventure that I've read. So like I have an almost complete collection of Viz Media Negima volumes on my shelf. I have 4 volumes of Flame of Rekka, 4 volumes of Hayata the Combat Butler, 1 volume of Midori Days, and 1 volume of Chibi Vampire. And then I have like a whole bunch of Yen Plus and Shonen Jump on my shelf as well, which I got from my from family when I stayed in the US for a while. One of them worked for a publishing company, so they gave me free copies. Only buy used books for stuff like 0079. What's 0079? I'll be in the command room today. If you want to go to TARDIS, come and let me know. I'll be able to join you as well. Yeah, okay, so little detail but that I appreciate. They, unlike with Persona 5 and I'm assuming 4, no, Persona 4, because in Persona 4's anime, they swapped everyone to smartphones, when at the time of Persona 4's release, it was originally flip phones, because that was the trend in the mid-2000s. I'm glad that because they know that Persona 3 is time locked to the early to mid 2000s, all the characters have flip phones. But in the Persona 4 anime, I know that they had updated it to smartphones. Wait, what did people do today? They either defeated the ruthless Ice Raven, Swift Axel, went to Tartarus. You already done that. Played at the arcade, made use of Akatsu Kitchen, Wild Duck Burger, Karaoke, Shagal Cafe, slept in your bed. How much money do I have? 4,000 yen. Not a lot, but... Let's see if Wild Duck Burger is open. What people call Mobile Suit Gundam. So they use flip phones in Japan too, even smart flip phones. Oh, nice. Ooh. Why would I spend 1,000 yen to raise my courage when I can just go to the mall to do that for 800 yen? We be bargain hunting here, folks. And Monster, I refuse to pay $100+ for the new ones. Still on timid, okay. Oh, so wait, it's only the new moon? Oh, Sunday. Right, it's new moons, not full moon. Some of your social links might invite you to hang out on days when you don't have school. Spending time with friends will give you a chance to build your relationships. Saying yes to an invitation will automatically fill your schedule for that afternoon, and your free time will be dedicated to that hangout. If someone sends you an invite message, you don't need to respond immediately. However, the hangout will no longer be available if you don't respond the day you receive the invitation. Okay. I'll be free till the afternoon. Looks like Kenji wants to hang out. Yeah, sure. There's no one else I have a persona for at the moment anyway, so.
Oops, my bad.
Okay, so it's not fully voiced. It's one thing if the food's really nasty, then there's those guys that pretend it's good even if they don't like it. Can't trust them either.
Oh yeah.
By the way, are you picky about your food? I refuse to eat certain things.
That's right.
Gonna assume this ain't food. Right? Seafood's kind of pushing the limits too. And I ate stuff like ginger and beefsteak plants. Why the in the hell would you... Beefsteak plants? That's a thing?
Anyway.
Smooth transition there, Kenji. Real smooth. Cute type or the sexy model type? Long hair or short? Respectively, cute, short. Although I wouldn't mind the other side either. Like, if you ask me to pick one of the, like, to pick one or the other, I'd say either works. But in terms of preference, I'm more for the cute and short, cute girl with short hair.
Oh, welcome back.
I will forever think that Yukari's outfit does not make sense for winter. Although I don't really know how warm that outfit will keep her, but your shoulders are exposed. That's more of a summer trope. So that's why I'm like, I'm confused by that. Okay, alright, what nights did they say we could work here again? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. So tomorrow night we're gonna work there. Look, for a bit got some stuff to do for main job. Alright, sure. Same energy as Koreans giving outside in shorts and no coat and negative weather. Fair enough. Oh, it's full apparently. What the hell? Fine, let's increase our charm. That's only 500 yen. Okay. Enjoyed a cup of pheromone coffee. My reflection in the window looks more attractive than before. Strangely, I feel like my charm has increased after drinking the coffee. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, right. I understand. It's like how I remember how like even in high school I had people who like it was like dead ass the middle of summer. They were still wearing jackets. And then again, I also became one of those people because I had like this really light, this very thin jacket that's like it looks good and I can wear it even during the summer. And if I don't need to wear it, then I did the what was the fashion back then, which was take off the jacket, grab the sleeves, and tie it around your waist. Boom, you have a tailcoat.
By the way,
Excuse me?
Ah yes, the ego speech from the principal.
We'll now begin this first, our principal.
I wear hoodies in the summer. As long as it's not like a thick hoodie. Because like that's gonna make you boil.
Do you think it's about the recent incident?
Beats me. He shouldn't even know about the shadows, or I just hope this doesn't take too long.
He's not exactly known for his brevity.
Also, the principal looks like the dude from Sakamoto Days.
Today, I'd like to, as you, it is, however, you must stay this.
I'm gonna skip this because we all know it's just him rambling and trying to match Mitsuru's vibe.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to be.
It's as they said, it's the principal stroking his ego.
Do you have a minute? I'm sorry, but I'll need some of your time after school.
A special request? I like how he just sits up straight.
But I couldn't think of a better person to ask. I'll tell you more about it after school. Until then.
Let's begin.
Let's review quadratic functions. You all remember those, don't you? Sometimes the graph will be a parabola or sometimes a hyperbola. No, not math! Not geometry again!
So, after that...
It's not an algebraic spiral.
Wait, what?
How the heck am I supposed to know something like that? Fuck! I'm gonna take a guess and say it's D, but let's see what the internet has to say. A? A is not an algebraic spiral? Okay. I hope they explain why it's not an algebraic spiral.
A beauty, isn't it?
It's a logarithmic spiral. When the golden ratio is the growth factor, it's called a golden spiral. We did not learn about this shit when I took up math.
Thanks, man!
It's either we never took up logarithmic and algebraic spirals when I was in school, or we did and I just wasn't paying attention.
Sorry to keep you waiting. To make a long story short, I'd like you to join student council.
Sounds like a lot of work.
We meet regularly, but I don't expect you to participate every time. Just come to the student council room when you can.
Why me?
Because of your ability to lead. Being president is very time-consuming. I'd like to have an ally to support me in the event of an emergency. An ally, meaning someone who understands my situation. You know what it means to be a leader, so I'm asking you.
Oh, alright, I'll do it.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. And I've already filed and approved your student council membership on your behalf. But you'll have to go to the faculty office on your own to sign everything.
Faculty office?
I'm sorry for making arrangements without your permission, but I hope you understand the position I'm in. Once you're ready, come to the student council room.
Okay, so we have to tell Miss Toriumi that we are joining the student council.
Oh, what can I do for you?
It's about the student council.
Ah, yes. Kirito-san filled me in. All we need is your signature, so read through this and sign here. All right, looks good. You can leave the rest to me. Good luck in student council.
You now have access to the student council room. Whoopee! Yeah, if I recall, it's in the same floor as our classroom. Another social link!
All right, everyone. This is who I've been talking to you about. He'll be joining us in student council starting today.
Ah, so he's the one. I'm Hidetoshi Odagiri. I supervise the disciplinary committee.
I'm Chihiro Fushimi, the treasurer. I'm a first year, and, I'm still learning the ropes, so please be patient with me.
Nice to meet you.
You must be quite talented to be handpicked by the president herself. I look forward to working with you.
Anketo. Struggling to read the writing on the board. I saw the katakana for anketo. I don't know what.
It's getting late. Introductions will be enough for today. What we want
It's kind of
from you is
faded,
to
so I can't
assist us
completely
as
tell.
necessary. From now on, you have my permission to enter the student council room whenever you wish. Your time is your own after school, but try to remember the student council every now and then. We meet on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but we don't meet on days before tests.
Monday,
Thanks
Wednesday,
for coming
Friday.
today.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Not forcing interview. Thanks for the offer. Okay. All right, we said we were going to go work at Chagal Cafe. Because that way it increases our charm and our courage.
So mind your own biz.
Then we can also earn money this way. I started it out while working part-time as a waiter. Sorry, I want to point out the bag says snack. The little snack bag there, it says snack okashi, which it just means I'm. I know okashi means weird, so it's like weird snack. Also, wait, hold on. I am looking. Don't judge me. I'm looking at the writing on the blackboard there. That says. Okay, so the one that's 400 yen is cheesecake. That's cheesecake. Strawberry cake. Katsu. Wait. Katsu. Or is that a small tsu? Oh, cupcake. Why is this the radical down there? It should be above the character. What the hell? I nearly didn't read that. Cupcake. Okay, and then we have on the upper one. Red something do kohi. Wait. I really cannot read that. I know that one of the characters is Re, and I think the one before that is Me. No. Wait, no, it's not. I can't read the one that's 250 yen. The 260 yen says American coffee. Americano? This one is Cocoa or Cocoa. That's 250 yen. 500 yen. This one says Pheromone coffee. That's the pheromone coffee. Okay. 250 yen in the iced section is Ice Sukohi. That's very basic. 20 yen is cafe latte. Okay. And the 340 yen is cafe ore? Cafe ole? What's cafe ole? Does anyone know? I don't think I've ever heard that kind of coffee before. I know cafe latte. What's cafe ole? We didn't need that, honestly, to just have it both. Oh, aole! Cafe aole! See, this is what I mean, but like, I still need to figure out how to read, like converting katakana into what it is respectively in the foreign language. So like, it's cafe aole, it's A-U-L-A-I-T. In my head, I was reading it as cafe ole, O-L-E. What's cafe ole? This is what I mean. Like, I'm still trying to figure out like the transition of katakana to the Western language. Like the other day, it took me like ages to figure out that like someone was writing breaku. Mucha lucha, it's a way of life. Have you ever gotten a guitar school yet? Yeah, I have.
That's...
Also, hey, 428, it's my birthday in-game. Matadors are Mexican, right? Not Spanish. If I recall, yes? Wait. Spain. Bullfighting originated in Spain. Mucho lucha. Okay, no, because like Matador itself is Mexican, but luchador is, if I recall, that is of Mexican origin. Yeah, so luchador is the term for a professional wrestler in the Mexican style of wrestling known as lucha libre, meaning free wrestling. Make sure I'm not being racist. Don't worry. Like, okay, so yeah, I get confused too. Sometimes I'm figuring out which is which, but I know for a fact that like, there is, I don't know how to describe, but sometimes it's easy to identify like which is Spain Spanish and which is Mexican Spanish. So like, and then it's like the differences in inflection as well and how the words are spelled. But like, I know for a fact that luchador is probably what you're thinking of when you're trying to think of like something that's entertaining and originates from Mexico and is a sport. That's luchador. Matador, I know that there's bullfighting in Mexico, and a lot of cartoons had like the stereotype of running from bulls in Mexico, but that's more of a Spain thing. The running of the bulls takes place in Madrid, if I'm not mistaken. Late reply, I wear dry hoodies. Oh, okay. Let's see. Tomochika, Miyamoto, the old couple, drew a fortune. It's good for your skin. Let's hang out with Kazushi today because I need to develop the strength personas, or sorry, chariot persona arcana as well. Oh, I used my phone to travel 5 feet.
Practice? All right. My side is killing me. I might have overdone it a bit.
Hey, don't push yourself.
I'm not giving up yet. I can keep going. How about you?
You okay? You've really been pushing it. You don't even look tired. What kind of training regimen do you have?
Fighting shadows. A very special routine.
I figured as much. Guess I wouldn't be dying over here. You're pretty crazy. Kinda sucks. You totally destroyed me. I knew the standards were high around here, but I never thought someone so good would be right in front of me. Okay, I've made up my mind. Listen up. I'm gonna make you eat my dust.
Looks like he sees me as a rival. I feel like we're becoming closer.
Sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Let's get go. Ah!
What's wrong?
I think I might have twisted my knee. Forget it. Let's go.
It's Yuko. Should I say hello?
Oh, it's you. What's up? Okay, sure. Why don't we stop somewhere along the way? It's tough being a team manager. You really don't get any respect. And the guys on the team all act like little kids. Where's my towel? Can you wash this for me? I'm not their mother, you know. At least I don't have to worry about gaining weight since I'm always running around taking care of them. How about you? Are you enjoying track and field?
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh yeah? That's good to hear. Thought it might be boring for you, since you're so much better than everyone else. I can tell just by looking. It's like you've got your own style, and you don't waste much energy. Well, if you have any questions, just ask Kaz. You know, Kazushi. You guys are in the same class.
Ask myself?
I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. You can ask me too if you want, since I'm the manager.
Yuko seems to be looking out for me. I feel like the two of us have gotten a little closer. I think she's the Strength Arcana, if I'm not mistaken. Strength Arcana!
Thou shalt.
Oh, I've got to run. See you at school.
After saying goodbye to Yuko, I decided to go back to the dorm. If y'all are wondering why I'm not going to Tartarus, it's because we've already hit the barrier, and at this point, it's not. I don't think there's a point to me continuing to grind.
Welcome back. No.
Except Akihiko's ribcage. Online games?
Get a load of this.
Innocent Sin Online. Alright, we're gonna continue working at Shagal Cafe so we can keep earning money and raising our stats. Pretty crowded today. I have to work more efficiently than usual. Realized I should have clipped the Cafe Olay moment. Olay! Only thing I wish you could do in V3 is use any weapon for Makoto. Oh yeah, I missed that. Like, I remember I would experiment playing with every weapon just to see the animations. And then eventually I settled on using either the gloves or the spear. Those are my favorite weapons. I hated using the two-handed swords because, yeah, they dealt a lot of damage, but they sucked in terms of accuracy. Woohoo! Minimum wage. I used the bow to hit shadows from a distance. Ah, yeah, that's cool too. Why doesn't anyone use a bow staff? Because you already had a pole arm weapon in the form of the spear. And I think there is a bow staff looking weapon, if I'm not mistaken, that you can unlock. Like a joke weapon. Ole! Today is Showa Day. There's no school. Come to think of it, should be able to connect to the internet now. I should try playing the game that Junpei gave me. You see, I just gotta go ole. No, don't remind me of my mistake. Ah, yes. True to life, I would spend my free time just at home playing an MMORPG, specifically a critically acclaimed MMORPG, which I haven't had the drive to play lately. And yet I still pay the monthly sub. I telling myself I should go back. I never do. Autumn, the year 1990X. I have one new message from Phil. Reality is a series of events and players acting on what they believe to be true. When we accept that fact, yes. What is any MMORPG without that one tinfoil hat that will just randomly DM you? I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. Don't see any other players. A girl in red approaches me. What's up? ASL? Oh wait, are you a noob? You are, huh? Wow, you haven't even finished making your character yet. I guess the new default skin thing was for real. I got this cool outfit in the patch too. Knowing who this actually is, it makes me surprised that she talks like this. Not like it brought in many people. Okay, no one talks like this anymore online. No one talks like this. No one misspells like as L-I-E-K. No school time for Mobile Legends, but I'm not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to Tag Game. Cool to see you around. I'm sorry, I'm getting like flashbacks of the old internet forums and like old video game lingo. I'm like, what the hell? It's but of course I'm coming from the perspective of I played in like 2010s and now 2020s, and I'm just like, no one talks like this online anymore. No one says take game anymore. They just say skibbity toilet. This is wild. My friend speaks like this. Oh really? The relic of the time, I guess. Is it not popular anymore? Sorry, I got kind of OOC there. So we're supposed to be our alternate selves. People actually role-playing in an MMO. Talking to other players in character. I was never there for that height of that kind of gameplay. Tatsuya, that's perfect. I never joined MMOs at the height of like actual role-playing in games. When I joined, like the only time I ever got truly into MMOs really was with Final Fantasy. Prior to that, like when you communicate with other players, you always talk OOC. I've never actually talked in character in game, other than like my brief period of like role playing in 14. I would find the RP houses in 14 and communicate in character, but like I've never actually played an MMO where my default setting of talking to other people online is as my character. What do you mean people still talk like this? Shut up, Ned. No. These emojis are a nostalgia trip. Hey, I still use some of these. The RuneScape one with the guy role-playing as a girl. Oh god. I remember the stories of that going around. Like, my parents, like how parents would always warn the kids, don't talk to strangers in online video games. They may look pretty, but they're all just creepy old men. You know, what am I doing now? I'm like in my 30s online. No one uses this anymore. I do! What do you mean? I use that emoji. I still use that. The different sized eyes, I still use that. XD, I still use that. Except I make the X smaller so the D is like it's a bigger mouth. nostalgia trip. The all girls online are old pervs, 90s to 2000s. Well, now all people are, well, technically in every MMO, every player is an old perv, whether you're male or female. You're a perv. Speaking as one. Like, it's funny. I find it funny because, like, considering that some of the more scantily clad female characters in FF14 are actually females playing those characters. And it's all like, hey, if I'm gonna play a game and stare at someone's butt, it better be a nice looking butt. So like, it's funny how even the female players will dress up their characters in nothing but a bikini and then go into a dungeon. One of my exes was into a girl who was actually a guy back on Gunbound. Gunbound, that's a name I've not heard in forever. I didn't play it, but I know about that. I know that title. If you see any jokers, be sure to rescue me. K. Anyway, I'm usually idling here on my days off. So if you're bored, maybe we can level together. It sucks with an X. God, the days of using X to replace CKS back then. What the fuck? It sucks to be like, we don't have character limits anymore. We don't have to use these shortcuts. I wonder how people would react if, like, for a week I just did all of my announcements and, like, leet speak. Did someone say Gunbound? My age, kill me now, cast like now. Do you want me to kill you or do you want your arthritis to kill you first? Gunbound is old too, but it's dead. Used to be a girl in Latail too. Latail, oh. They revived Gunbound in a private server. Girl, they are there to slay. I'm catching up to all the shit. It's funny just seeing like nostalgia. Okay, gotta go. Everyone still uses that. Let's think positive. Try esto. Maya's player signed out. I decided to log out as well. I know that like people are still playing like the OG Ragnarok on private servers. I even remember back in college during my summer class, one of my classmates invited me to play RO in a private server. You can use the shared computer in the first floor lounge for research or to run purchased software. All software single-use only can be purchased from Mangastar Net Cafe. They finally gave a use to Mangastar Net Cafe. I remember I'd always pass like, I want to use the Manga Cafe. You could never use it. It was just there for display in the original. Let's actually go buy something from the Manga Cafe. Hey, World of Tanks hit Kaza. I've never actually played World of Tanks. I've been kind of interested, but at the same time, like I feel like that's like the extent of weapon tech terminologies that I can handle. Include free pheromone coffee. We look forward to meeting you. Let's buy something first from that cafe. Yes, please. Like, I'd love to actually be sponsored by video games or by like any like. Okay, no, not true. I'm gonna say now, like, despite the fact that I'd love to be sponsored, I'd like to actually be sponsored by something I'd enjoy. If I straight up get offered something and I'm just like, no thanks. Learning manners will charm others. Attain PC software helping you attain a beautiful body via watching videos. You mean going on YouTube? Learning matters that will charm others. You mean attending one of those weird like alpha male classes online? Language made easy. Learning English through pictures and images. Oh, they have Shashingo. Great. Animal Othello. Software for children. Adults need courage. Why would an adult need courage to play Animal Othello? What? Type in Ghoul. Requires courage to defeat zombies through typing. Typing of the dead. Muscle Bootcamp. Learning how to effectively strengthen your muscles. Again, just go to YouTube. Mindful Bootcamp. Software for growing your mind through meditation. YouTube. Umi Ushi Fanbook. For those who love beef bowls. Has a membership code for the official site. Okay. You're so getting that. Let's get type in Ghoul. And fine, let's buy one of those alpha male classes. The Japan at night is so cool. It is, honestly, as someone who's been there. It's a kids game. They would think you're a loser to play kids games. Ah, yes, the stereotype of the mid early 2000s. If you're an adult, you should stop playing things for kids. And now we're like in 2025. You've got people who like My Little Pony, Adventure Time, cartoons on TV, and then like I'm sure that there's a streamer out there who's still playing like old kiddie games that for like just nostalgia trip. Like honestly, okay, for real talk though, I've actually considered, just for the sake of nostalgia, what if I went back and just played every Jumpstart game that was released? No joke. Like, would people actually want to see me do that? Would people want to watch me play Jumpstart on stream? Like, I don't know why all of a sudden I was on the way home from work and I just randomly thought of Jumpstart 3rd grade, the game with the robot. And then I also remember that there were like 2 versions of Jumpstart 4th grade. There were like multiple versions of Jumpstart 2nd grade. Jumpstart 1st grade also had like multiple releases. There was Jumpstart 5th grade where you played Joe, the detective girl who was on a skateboard. Jumpstart 6th grade, the 2 characters, yeah, the 2 teens that had, well, quote unquote teens, that like the mechanical arms. I'm sorry, Jumpstart stream went, do the math one. Which math one? I know there were like multiple, depending on the grade. There were like, I played the 2nd grade math one with CJ, the where he was like a knight in a castle. Good lord, Jumpstart stream. Holy shit. How would I even find that? Are there people actually like torrenting that shit?
Welcome.
Okay, let's actually go to... Let's work part-time. It's the last day we can work part-time at night for the week anyway. Math Blast. Oh god, Math Blaster. I remember the days of like way back in elementary when we had computer class. When you were done learning how to use a computer, you then spend the rest of the semester playing Jumpstart. Those were the days. If it wasn't Jumpstart, it was like some random math game. And I remember there was even, like, I forget the name of the website. There was a website where you could play a board game that was just full of math questions. You could tell from early on I was a nerd because that's what I did back in the day. Lunchtime, you think I spent that with friends? Nah, I'd run to the library, be like in solitude, go to the what we used to call, I think it was called CyberQuest, which was our just the computer area of the library. It was yeah, they tried to be cool, they call it CyberQuest. And then just go to one of the computers and play math board games online. That's literally all I did the entire day. If it wasn't that, I'd be playing on like various like Mini Clip or E-Bombs World. Like the nostalgia. I'm remembering all of the Flash games I used to play during my lunch breaks at school. As long as it's not hurting themselves, or the sky is the limit. Fair. You guys got me going on a very strange expose nostalgia. Okay, now I can read the menu. Let's do this. Okay, so what was that one item I couldn't read yesterday? Surrendo. Shit. I didn't read the Surrendo. Coffee. Surrendo. Can anyone think of what Surrendo would be? Surrendo. Slendo. Strand. It's not trend because that'd be torrendo. No, Slenda. That Slender would be Slenda. Or it could be, yeah, it could be Slender Coffee. I don't know. Japanese word sign with cast. I should not have left it running on auto. Damn. Next time I work here, I need to like pause and just read the kana on the wall. Ole! Again with the ole, Ned. We didn't even progress that long in this. We just went like a week ahead in time. And it's almost time to end stream because it's already 9:30.
Seriously?
I know about the computer software. I bought one. I bought 3 actually.
All right.
I'm Edagawa. Integrative learning. Oh, this is the fortune teller guy. Psychotherapy through magic. Those who believe will be saved. The placebo effect is hard at work. Who can use magic and who cannot? I'm shaking my head because I was one who actually tried to learn. I'm not talking like I actually read and studied about like principles of magic in like late high school, early college. Your oles are giving young 5-year-old kid that uses his blankie as a matador kid that one day hopes to become the greatest Are you equating me to Nacho Libre? True of both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those will be either powerless or driven to ruin. There's one more, but yes, in every magical media, every aspiring mage or wizard needs to have a master. Otherwise, you won't learn. Studying will only get so far. You do need a practitioner to teach you and to guide you. Make sure you don't, wander too far towards ruin. Stay awake. I got smarter. How much time do I need to put in to upgrade my stats? Always 2 there are, no more, no less. A master and an apprentice. Exactly. Okay, we're gonna save here. Because, wow, we only progressed a week in game. I spent most of my time in Tartarus and fixing the stupid technical problems. I'm annoyed by that. Okay, the next time we do this, I'll try to spend less time fixing the technical stuff. I'll try to figure that out off stream. Also, let me know if you guys want me to keep playing the school life on stream, or if I should just do that off stream and then focus entirely on streaming the full moon beats and stuff like that. And whatever happens in that same stream. For now though, we're gonna end there. Let's go to the preview screen so you guys know what is going on. Surprised you didn't notice the Star Wars reference. Oh yeah, that was Star Wars, right? The Jedi and their apprentice. Hold on, let me just turn off the nicest stream. Thank you guys for tuning in and for hanging out. Let's go to the preview screen here so y'all can see what's going on this week. So we've already done 2 streams so far. We had Expedition 33 yesterday where I kicked 2 Axon's asses. That's the Sith. Oh right, that's the Sith. Shit. Sorry. But I do remember, I think I heard that in Phantom Menace, if I'm not mistaken. I am not a humongous Star Wars fan, okay? I'm only familiar with like some of the, like, I know what the fighting styles are, but that's my extent of Star Wars knowledge. Persona 3 Reload, we did that today. Yesterday was Expedition 33, where I killed 2 Axons very easily because I'm over-leveled. Thursday, the continuation of the Coffin of Andy and Lele. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun one. Speaking of Coffin of Andy and Lele, if you guys haven't seen it yet, please go check out the short about it. I made a short that kind of like highlights some of the fun stuff from the first stream, and that literally was only the first hour of the game. That was not like the rest of the story was like, whoa. Everything I expected from Coffin of Andy and Lele literally happened within the first hour, and that's it. I knew nothing else from later on. Okay, anyway, that's Thursday. Part 2 will be Thursday. Saturday morning is going to be Rainbow Six Siege X, where not only will I be playing the on the Japanese server again to practice Japanese, but also I'll be playing the Showdown event, which is the cowboy looking thing, if anyone would like to join me for that. 3v3 cowboys, wahoo. And I love the cowboy outfits, honestly, I really do. But yeah, that's it guys, we're gonna close up now. The Kaz bar is now closed and drinks will be waiting for you guys when you return. I'll see you all Thursday for Coffin of Andy and Lele. Good night everyone and stay safe. Ole!